Here on the Eldest Crusader Tempest AB. So we'll start off at the front where you have an Alco stabiliser and hitch head. So to put your tow bar in, you tow ball in, you have the back handle up, tow ball in, black handle sits down, and that slots down to hold it in place. To release, release the tow ball. You have a breakaway cable fitted. You also have your ATC fitted, which is a driving safety additional extra. Jockey wheel handle, handbrake. In your gas locker you have your bulkhead regulator with two adapters on each side to put the gas bottle on each side, with two gas bottle holders for 6 kg propane gas bottles or butane. Also you have your 13 pin cable adapter, which plugs into the back of your car, which does your exterior lights and 12 volts to the fridge if your car is wired up correctly. Round the offside we have your Aldi boiler flue, your Whale water pump, which is your main water feed in. The pump goes into the aqua, slots in and slots down. In your battery locker you have your battery bag, 110 amp battery fitted, 230 mains inlet, and down here we have your waste outlets, and then here we have your toilet set. So obviously once you're ready to empty, the toilet set pulls out and slots back in like so. As we can see, you can see all your lights working. But now inside the van, as you look at the van you can see your awning light is working. And now inside the van we have your main switches on here. So these here are your master, which is that one there, and obviously awning light and internal lights. Above me here we have a button here, so it tells you how much voltage you've got in your battery and obviously what level your tank is. Obviously before you start running water in and obviously start running power, you go underneath this cupboard here like so, and you have your main consumer unit. They recommend every time you plug into mains you press the test button here just to make sure that the RCD is tripping as it should. Then you have 3 separate MCBs to shut off certain parts in the van. Then you have your 12 volt fuses and obviously what they are, and above what fuse sizes they are. Also underneath you see here you have your drain off valve. That needs to be in the down horizontal position, obviously if you're using it, and obviously up in the central position if you are draining it off. Once obviously that is all checked, and obviously now you can run water through and obviously use anything on electric. So you turn on here, which is your pump, and obviously in the central position that would just run through the taps like so. And obviously when you first do it you get out all the air in all 3 taps, so kitchen, bathroom sink and your shower. While we're in the toilet, while we're in the bathroom, just to obviously have a Thetford toilet here. So obviously once you're ready to flush, you have your flush button at the back here. So what you do is you hold that, and obviously that feeds from your aqua roll, as in the water feeds to it. Obviously then when you're ready to obviously let into the toilet set, you push away from you, which opens the flap and closes. The toilet set will only come out once it's closed. Above the door here we have your Aldi panel. So to turn on, you press that on like so, and you press menu. But before you press menu, you have here is icon to say you've got electric in the van, your internal temperature, and obviously to say that it is circling within the van. Above me there we have your internal temperature, you set what you want. Then you have your water either off, on or boost, or electric 1, 2 and 3 kilowatt, or gas, or both. Once finished, just press the button for a few seconds and it will turn itself off like so. Also fitted, you have a Thetford Aspire 2, which is a mixture of gas and electric. Obviously the only gas appliance, the only electric item you have is the electric hob. The rest are all gas. So on here, self-explanatory, you've got 1 to 6 here, which says your electric hob, and obviously once the icon is red, it obviously you know that is on. Then here we have your first, so you push it in like so, while turning it to what setting you want, high flame or low flame, and while pressing the igniter button. And then with the grill as well, same thing, pick it to what flame you want, while holding it down, pressing the igniter button, as you can see there, like so. Then with the oven, same thing. And then you also have a light here to turn on and off. Obviously always make sure everything's cooled down before you start closing lids and doors and things like that, just in case. Then we have your microwave here. Self-explanatory, obviously it's like a home microwave, same sort of thing. Then we have your Dometic fridge. So to turn on, hold the on button like so. Then you have mains, gas and battery. Mains, that will automatically connect to mains if you've got it plugged in, and obviously all these lights will stay indicated blue. With gas, you press it, you'll hear it ticking. When it's lit, it will stay solid blue. Obviously if anything fails like that, obviously because it's not going to work because we're not connected to the car right now, obviously it will flash blue. On gas, what I would recommend is if it is doing this here, so it's flashing, if it's the first time you've lit it after a while, just hold the warning button and it will reset itself and try to ignite again. But obviously this will only work when connected to the car and will only maintain the temperature already in the fridge. Also, one thing I would recommend on this fridge as well, obviously once you've closed the door, just give it a further push to hear that second click. Obviously otherwise the fridge will start beeping to say that the door is left open. Also fitted to the van you have an alarm. So what you want to do is on the key fob you press it once. So 1 to alarm, 2 for disarm. And up here we have your PIR, which basically senses any movement, and obviously that will set your alarm off. Before we end the video, we have your warranty cover. Obviously just shows you what we do cover, and highlighted here is what we don't cover. So obviously feel free to read through that just to know what your warranty cover actually includes. And your winterization here will basically just show you the correct way to winterize your caravan to stop any damage due to frost. Thank you.